All right, it's game three of the NBA Finals tonight, and LeBron James, Anthony Davis are going to move closer to getting everybody from the Lakers out of that bubble as soon as possible. It might even come in a four-game sweep. Let's look at the line. Right now, it's a 9-point line, and until it hits 10, 10 is the number. But at 9.5, you still roll with the Lakers. Double digits, as we saw in game two, difficult to cover. Heat get that 10.5-point line. They cover that as it closed. But up until that point, right until the gate closes, you nail 9, you pound 9.5, stay away when it gets to double digits. It's simply because they don't have in Miami the horses still. Doubtful is Goran, doubtful is Bam. Even if they play, we know it's going to be limited capacity, maybe even limited minutes. It's not worth it at that point. Jimmy Butler does have enough talent around him to keep that thing within 10, but 9.5, I'm still okay laying that with the Lakers. It gets a little tricky when you ask them to cover a 10, 12-point spread because you know that game three right now, when you're up 2-0, there is that tendency to kind of chill out a little bit, especially if you're up big, you rest some starters for game four as a closeout scenario. That alone could allow the Miami Heat, Butler, Hero back into the game. But as of now, let's be honest, Miami has nothing against the two bigs for the Lakers and LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Speaking of Anthony Davis, good prop bet out there. You can get it at DraftKings, 29.5 points. This man has been on an absolute mission. He's been on a tear. There's been nobody, absolutely zero bodies on the Miami Heat who could do anything about Anthony Davis. So I love going over. It's probably going to be a low to mid 30s night for Anthony Davis. And clearly the Lakers have stepped aside, including LeBron James, and allowed AD to do whatever he wants and really facilitate their success, not just scoring, but true offensive success is running through Davis and LeBron James secondary. That's a really nice 1-2 piece. But again, that overpowers Miami, and we'll take full advantage. A bad night from Anthony Davis is going to come from shooting the basketball, but even still, he can get to the line at will. The guy could be in a terrible funk tonight shooting the ball, but still have enough ability and take advantage of the lack of any ability on the other side to slow him down to get to the free throw line rather frequently. So I actually love going over 29.5. Think there's good value there. Again, DraftKings is the best return. As far as the total is concerned, 221.5 is a pretty good number to get you plus 106 back at DraftKings. You're over the positive return, and we're expecting Miami to fight. We are expecting Miami, as we know, they have a tendency to launch when things get a little out of hand. Even game two, being able to keep that within 10 points, going over a lot of the bigger numbers. I think at this point, looking at this element of where the Lakers are wanting to continue to shut the door on Miami, and also the Heat, where really this is it. Game three is their lone opportunity right now, and they don't have enough talent because of the two guys that are banged up in Bam and Goran. But outside of those major injuries, even if they do play under a doubtful tag, you have to wonder how much right now moving forward after tonight Miami really has left in the tank. As far as tonight, expect it to just empty the clip. Expect the Heat to just shoot every last bullet that they have. And I think that alone is going to help push this number over, especially with the Lakers, who are going to continue to push that tempo, continue to push that pace. Game three tonight, Lakers should take this rather convincingly. For Odds Checker, I'm Eytan Shander. Enjoy the game.